It was so weird that after all the years of toxic relationships, our own old mindsets, that I was in a recovery house when I met Mrs. Erb, and she was living in her mother's basement. So now, a lot of different chaotic situations, and we're going to leave it at that. But when we finally got into what we called our nurturing nest, our first apartment, it was awkward. It was weird feeling the peace.
And how nice it was. It was the nicest place I had ever lived.
So yes, very good, thank you. The nervous system trying to adjust, not for constant impact from a significant other, from the enemy using those closest to us, whether it be family members, jobs, church members, to where we could actually rewire our nervous system. Mm-hmm. It was tough to receive. But the consistency of you for me and me for you mm-hmm. had then started rewiring and allowing the receiving mindset to sit in.
Yeah, it was really surreal. Like it almost felt like dreaming when I'd wake up and like just the quiet, the peace that was there. And that's not even like going to the level of, there were so many different levels of how awkward it felt for me, because I was used to dusty and just renovation type, needing something done somewhere, wherever I lived. And this place was nice, and it was just like, I felt like there was something wrong with me because there was nothing wrong with it.
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I shouldn't be, like what's going, why is this so good? I don't deserve it. And just receiving finally.
Yeah. It was really hard. But after about 3 months of waking up and just knowing that we paid for this. This is ours. God did a work. It's almost like He has to come in and sweep the cobwebs out of the corners where, we don't think we're worthy of things after getting used to not having something or having it a certain way. When you receive something really nice, and you're in a mindset where it's really just hard to accept. But God finished up the fine details for that, I really do. I could see now looking back where He had to come in and dust a little bit around in there for me.
Yeah. Well, and that's just the physical and receiving part. Mm-hmm. But then we had to also implement our own blast radius, because we got the nurturing nest, we're nurturing one another, awesome. But then we had to control the blast radius of what we would let in and what we will continue to accept or not accept. And that was where boundaries were built. And serious blast radius when I'm sure if you've been in different situationships, ego-driven jobs, or different family dynamics, you could probably relate in an idea of a blast radius. But sometimes we just didn't have any choice. And we're grateful for every battle, for every test, because, it keeps bringing out God's best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Doing our daily devotionals and, listening to praise music and watching more wholesome type programming on TV, I think that really made a difference too, as far as, what we brought in.
Yeah. Every area had to be developed and maintained. Developed and maintained. And the mindset of receiving. Yeah. So be easy on yourself. Yeah. Really. Be patient with yourself, especially if you start developing a comfort and peace. Be patient in the peace. That was our first little quote. We have to be patient in the peace. Nothing's gonna happen. You love me. I love you. And we'll just let God continue to do what God do.
Very Very nice. Well said.
Thanks.